How's it going, everybody? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be doing another one of my half-pound world coin searches, and this is a series that I've really been enjoying doing for a long time, and the other day I realized that I only have about 10 bags or so left, and that's kind of shocking for me because this has been kind of a staple of the channel, definitely one of the more popular series on the channel, so I'm going to try to continue to incorporate world coins into our rotation once this series is over. But with that being said, let's go coin by coin through this half pound of world coins. First up, we have an Arabian looking coin, and it's 50 feasts from the Kingdom of Jordan. So very cool. 1965, a little bit older, 50 plus years old. And that's pretty cool to think of because when I started coin collecting, it would not have been over 50 years old. Here's, I think, 10 drachma from Greece, 1968. And normally I've seen other designs, so it's actually a cool welcome surprise here. And it looks actually like a well-struck, nice coin. Over here we have 2 centésimos from Uruguay, 1945. Wow, so we do get Uruguayan currency from time to time, but not always. So it is an exciting find for me. Coin after that, Germany, 2 Deutsche Mark. So this is cool. I was doing a little research on this the other day from 1969. You can still exchange Deutsche Mark for about 1.95 euro. 1.95 mark gets you 1 euro, which is like 1.15 US dollars. So that coin definitely carries some value, if not from its numismatic, potential. Here's a Chilean coin, 1 peso from 1979. So we've hit some cool South American countries so far in our hunt, and this feels kind of aluminum. 1968, the Bank of, I think that says Korea, Bank of Korea, and maybe this is 1 won. I'll put that, though, in the left-hand corner, as I always try to do. 1971, 25 cents from Netherlands. What else do we have? This looks British, 1 shilling, 1957. So that's a pretty neat find. I'd like to do a video also on kind of detailing the decimal coinage. This is the pre-decimal coinage, from England. I feel like we saw one of these before, and I think that it's Sudanese, but that's another thing that I'll be glad to update in the lower corner. This looks like 20 Swiss Rappen, 1974. It's interesting. They have very similar designs for all of the denominations of their currency, and they haven't changed them in over 100 years. This is 1994 Peruvian 1 Nuevo Sol, 1 New Sol. That coin looks really old. I'm going to save that for maybe 3 or 4 coins down the road. 25 centimes from Belgium. And this is 1944, so we've seen a lot of these, but it's the World War design. They used a different metal composition, similar to the steel cent in America. Indian, 1967, 5 rupee, I assume. But that's a cool square coin, too, because you don't get to see that square shape on all the coins at all, really. Wow, so more German stuff. 50 Deutsche Pfennig from 1977. So, this stuff still carries a little bit of value for sure. Here we have 50 of something from 1955. Let's check what country it's from. Yugoslavia. Wow. Very neat. So that's not a country that exists anymore, but it's probably Napa, I assume. That's a neat. It has the gear in the. I think Yugoslavia was a socialist country. I'm not sure though. 1 more shilling, this time a year earlier, 1956. Right here we have 10 Japanese yen in really nice condition, so that's cool. You can still see the luster on that one. Very interesting. This one, what's this? Uruguay. Oriental Republic of Uruguay, Artigas, 1953, 10 centésimos. So a little bit more, value than we've been seeing in the past out of that. Here it's a East Caribbean states, or East Caribbean, British Caribbean territories. Wow, I can't say that. British Caribbean territories, 10 cents, 1965, the Eastern Group. 20 fills this time from the Kingdom of Jordan. This one's a little bit earlier, though, 1949. And I really like this design, actually. The Jordanian coins are very cool. I'm getting to this a little bit late, but wow, 1856. That is a little earlier than I even thought it would be. Napoleon III. And I don't know how many centimes this is going to be because I'm trying to think. I think it's 5 centimes because that looks like it could be a Q, and 5 is 5 in French. So that's my guess. 1856D, Napoleon III coin. This is a French coin as well, but from much later, 20 francs. That would get devalued, and that's basically 20 centimes. 1964, 50 lepta. So the lepta is like cents to the dollar in terms of the Greek is from the lepta to the drachma. This is a little older, 2 francs from 1988. So it's not proof, but it has kind of a proof-y feeling. So that's neat. What's this? Jacksonville, Illinois, Chamber of Commerce. Wow, I wonder what date this was from. Doesn't say. Redeemable in 1/4 of a cent in United States money. Very interesting. I might do a little more research on this. Maybe this will appear in a coin trivia. Very interesting, though. I wonder why they would have made these, because that's not something that I have much familiarity with. Here's 10 drachma, 1986. This is the type of 10 drachma coin I'm used to seeing. So I don't know who that is on the front, but it looks vaguely familiar from a historical, I feel like I've seen that guy before. 1955, 100 lire from Italy. That was a currency that was super, super inflated. Here we've got 10 more cents from the eastern group of British Caribbean territories. Here we have a coin that feels like it could be silver, but it's really worn to the point where I literally have no idea what it is. It feels like it's going to be silver. I don't know Arabic numerals. I'm going to check this out, though, and I'll try to update you right there. But just based on how it looks, it feels silver. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that we have our first silver coin of the day, which is awesome. It's always great to pull out a little bit of silver. I think that this is 1 yen from Japan. So a little bit kind of worthless. We've actually gotten a fair amount of Asian currency today. Here's 10 more yen between the Korea 1 won, I think it was, and the other stuff. 1953, 3 pence from Britain. Up next is a 10 centime coin from France. So this probably would have been the new franc. I don't exactly know what year they transferred over to the new franc from the old. 6 pence from 1955. So really getting crushed by all this currency from England. 1951 Pfennig is right here. So also a nice mix of German stuff. And that's actually, wow, another one. 1 Deutsche Mark, 1950. I'm really piling up on the marks. I have not gotten a ton of these German coins in the past, so they're welcome additions. You'd think, we get a lot of Italian stuff, a lot of even Israeli, but that's not really European, a lot of French stuff, some Spanish stuff, but not as much German, so it's cool that we're getting that, even though it might be a little problem to have so many in one lot. Here's a Chilean coin, 100 pesos, so probably a newer and more inflated currency that we're looking at there. 1956, Netherlands Antilles. Very cool coin. 2.5 cents. Wow. So that's a neat denomination too. I really like that. I think it's fun to collect the odd denominations. I have a 0.5 cent, a 3-cent coin from America. I'd love to get my hands on like a Stella. Obviously, I will probably never do that, but you can dream, I guess. 1 franc from 1960. French coin. This coin looks interesting, and it has almost an American design on the front. Brazil, 100 race. I'm curious what year this is. Let's try to do some detective work. If this is right, MCMI, I think that would mean that this is from 1901, which is incredibly old, and this coin would have held up really well for being this old. I don't know. I'm going to keep that updated, though, in the lower corner. I'd be very interested in what the info is. Here's a 1930 halfpenny. Also in pretty good condition. And the other day I was coin roll hunting a box of $50, and we got a 1929 1 penny that looked very similar to this from Great Britain. 5 Bani, 1905. Whoa. I don't have any idea what this is going to be. Romanian currency. Very interesting. We have not gotten Romania so far, so that's really cool. Who would have thought that in the 20 or 21st bag that we would be getting Romanian currency for the first time? Very welcome, though. 1939, 20 Rappen. So a little bit more of currency that's worth something. And here it looks like older German. 1907, 1 Pfennig. Great. We've gotten a lot of those, actually, recently. Here's an Israeli coin. 10 shekels, I'd assume. And we'll follow it up with 1 franc from Belgium. We got some, I think it was 25 centimes from the World War earlier from Belgium as well. Here's our first Swedish coin of the day, 25 War, 1956, though one of my commenters has told me that this is not going to be worth anything anymore, so I think it was devalued. Malaysia, 5 Sen, 1976. Very neat coin. It's got a interesting industrial and modern almost design on the back of the coin, so that's very welcome, as well as this coin. I don't know what this could be. India, 1991 it looks like. And I don't know what that is, what the building is on the front there, but it's 50 pays, so probably a half rupee is what we're looking at right there. 10 francs from 52 and 10 centimes, what that is worth, from 1977, both from France. And here's Austrian 2 Groschen, 1954. And a Germanic design on the back, traditional to their currency. Repubblica Italiana, so this could be old Italian currency. And 20 lire from 1957, so kind of in the middle territory. I wouldn't classify that as old. But we'll finish up with a very familiar looking coin, 2 new pence from 1989. So that concludes the hunt. Nothing crazy in terms of any super valuable finds, but we got some really cool stuff with that 5 Bani from Romania, what looks like a silver coin, and an 1853 French, I think, 5 centime coin, and then lots of fun countries. So definitely enjoyed hunting, and I hope that you did too. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and connect with me, whether it's on Instagram at TreasureTownYT, Reddit at rTreasureTownYT, or on my website, treasuretownyt.com. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on some of my other videos.